Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kiran Chhetri. We generally discuss about gynecology related topics in my channel. So today, relating to same gynecology topic, today's topic is why should bladder be empty before pelvic examination? Before learning this reason, this rationale, we should learn about what urinary bladder is, what pelvis is, and then we can finally discuss about why should bladder be empty before pelvic examination. Let's get started with the video. Urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is a pelvic organ that excretes the urine out of the body through urethra. It is called as a bladder because it holds the urine for a while before excreting it out of the body. Normal bladder capacity of female is 350 to 500 ml. Now talking about female pelvis, it is a bony structure that contains organs like cervix, uterus, urinary bladder, rectum and ovaries. Also, there are muscles inside pelvis called as pelvic floor muscle, which holds the pelvic organ in an alignment. Now, location of the bladder. Urinary bladder is located at the posterior part of symphysis pubis. Symphysis pubis is also a part of pelvic bone. So, bladder is located at the posterior part of symphysis pubis below the parietal peritoneum. Now, during urine excretion, the urine travels from kidney to urinary bladder through a tube called as ureter. Ureter is shown here in the diagram. Then the urine is stored in the urinary bladder as the ureter is connected to the urinary bladder from both sides. After the bladder becomes full, there is an urge for urination. After that urge, the urine passes out of the body through urethra voluntarily. Now about pelvic examination. Pelvic examination simply means examining the internal organs of pelvis bone to detect any kind of abnormalities. We examine cervix and uterus during a pelvic examination. This is a diagram of pelvic examination. It can be done either manually, that is using one hand, or bimanually, that is use of two hands. In a manual or bimanual pelvis examination, we need to go through the cervix to reach up to the uterus. This is a diagram of manual pelvic examination, and this is the diagram of bimanual pelvic examination. As bladder and cervix lie together in a single floor, stretching of one organ might disturb the flow of another, like stretching of bladder due to its fullness might disturb the examination of cervix and then uterus. Now, during actual pelvic examination, if the bladder is full, it stretches out of its structure and obstruct the cervical pathway. So, this might create disturbance during pelvic examination. Therefore, this is the main reason why bladder should be always empty during pelvic examination. Discussing further more about pelvic examination, it can be performed in any reproductive age woman and also in pregnant women. Its main aim is to detect any kind of abnormalities in pelvic organs. Now in the next video, we will talk about why should bladder be full for some procedures. For this video, this was the conclusion. Thank you so much for watching.